ago, I spent my life racing against time,
I'm gonna help you out today, okay?
trying to save people who were running out of it.
Jesse!
Until one moment changed everything.
Come on!
Welcome back to the land of the living.
No! No! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh! No! Just throw it all away, you know? No!
Seen that man before.
So who is he?
Ezekiel Sims. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No! No! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh! No! Just throw it all away, you know? No!
They're raping him! I can't watch! Let's get out of here, Kyle! Why would
Sony.
do this? Come on, let's go! Why are they doing this? Just run!
That's what's going on in your head.
So is she like a Spider-Man?
No,
She can't web sling or nothing like that.
no. So, let me pull up a picture.
No, action movie. I don't know. But she's like the main character. That's strange. And then, so the other girls surrounding her are also people with abilities.
Spider people.
Okay. I don't know. I don't find it. I don't really know anything about her too much to be like excited for it. And what I seen in the trailer, I didn't see anything that was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about it? I know you know more about her than me.
I think it's fucking retarded. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be interesting, bro.
No, it's definitely not gonna be interesting. That's a fact. But it just boggles my mind. I just want to know who is this movie for, right? So, Madam Web is only important to Spider-Man, right? So, having her in this film as like a regular person, like, I'm assuming their goal is eventually she's gonna become that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
But I don't think we need a movie for that. I feel like she can just be that.
so
She can just be that person in the chair.
yeah, just kind of like what the things I know about, like that evil Spider-Man nigga Ezekiel, and like his storyline and shit. I just know, pretty much. In one of the comic books, they pretty much say that Spider-Man got bit on purpose. Like it wasn't an accident. Like he was supposed to become Spider-Man. It was like a whole destiny thing, and then he gets involved with pretty much that, like all the threads of time, like all that's pretty much it starts like the whole Spider-Verse thing. Like, you know what I mean? And there's these people, and Ezekiel, he also has spider powers and shit, but he's like he tries to help Spider-Man defeat these fucking time vampires that like to eat the spider people because they taste good. That's pretty much all I know. So based off what I know about the character and this film, and like, in the film it's looking like he's gonna be like a secret good guy. Like he's actually trying to help them or something like that. Like change the future, something in that realm. Like it's gonna be one of those things where like the villain's actually like, oh, I've been trying to help you the whole time. The time travel, like you're gonna fuck up reality. Like I think it's gonna be one of those situations. But I don't really give a fuck. So there's that. And I don't. This is another thing of where it's like when it goes also to Venom and like Morbius and like Craven, it's like, how are these characters so popular that you can bring them in a movie that has nothing to do with the character that they're supposed to be like interacting with? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when it comes to Venom, like, I guess, yeah, Venom is super popular, obviously, but popular enough to carry his own film? Like, who was thinking about that in the writers' room? Like, oh, Craven, oh, Morbius. They gotta see that movie. Like, Morbius. It's like, yo, Madam Web. Like, yo, this is like, we got like, and it's just like, this is when people are saying, like, when people say there's like superhero fatigue, I don't truly believe that. I just think there's a lot of shit muddying the water. Cause there's movies like The Batman and like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and then there's movies like Madam Web and Venom 2, Carnage, Let Them Be Carnage. It's like, and it's like, everybody else knows that this movie's not gonna do well in theaters. Like, nobody's like, yo, Friday, Madam Web, let's get it. Like, no, nobody's doing that. So it's like, I think this movie's coming out in like February, and it's like, when this movie doesn't do well, it's gonna add on to the narrative of like people not liking superhero movies anymore. You know what I mean?
Why do you think they picked this character? Like, why do you think they?
It's because Sony. So Sony, like, you know, they own half of Spider-Man. When it comes to Marvel, so they own Spider-Man. Sony owns Spider-Man, period. Yeah. What they do is with Marvel, Marvel just asked them like, yo, can we just use him? So every time they use him, they do like a split. So pretty much the main Spider-Man is the Marvel Tom Holland Spider-Man right now. So what they've been doing is grabbing all the Spider-Man side characters and making movies for them so they can make money on their own. And the reason why they feel so confident to do it is because Venom did so well. The first Venom, I think, broke $1 billion in the box office. Like, so Venom did so good, and it was just like, oh, people care about these characters even if they don't mix up with Spider-Man. Like, or like, and Joker did so well. Like, you know what I mean? It's like these movies that have nothing really to do with the characters that they're supposed to be based off of. It's kind of like they see it and they see that there's money there. Like, there's enough money for that they think that people would want to go see them. So they see. So for this, it's like, oh, Dark Evil Spider-Man. Whoa, I gotta figure out what's going on with that. And then like, Spider-Verse, because how I've been watching other people like talk about it, and you know what I mean. And what people are saying is this movie is at the end it's gonna connect every single Spider-Man, like the animated, the video games, like Tobey, Tom Holland, like that's what the ending is gonna be. It's gonna be like, oh, she's finally sitting on the chair, and she's moving the webs, and it's all this is like. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's crazy how like the flipped happened. Like, because obviously the two most popular superheroes of all time is Batman and Spider-Man. And there was a point where it was like, yo, we're getting too much Batman. Like, you know what I mean? We gotta chill out. Like, I'm trying to, and then there was obviously the break between Spider-Man, so I was like, yo, like, oh, I'm happy to see more Spider-Man. Now it's the complete opposite. Like, I am sick of Spider-Man right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really tired of him. So, and that's one of the reasons why I like Miles also, and I'm a fan of that. But, and like, now it's like, yo, I need some more Batman in my life now. Like, you know what I mean? Like for real, like, you know. You know, I need Bruce in my life for real. So it's like, it's just funny to see how things work where it's like, and then, this is a complete side note, but I'm still pissed that they're making a Joker 2 with fucking Lady Gaga as fucking Harley Quinn, and it's gonna be a fucking musical. It's just...
Why is it gonna be a musical?
It's a musical. That's it. That's it. It is. There's no like, is it? Like, it's going to be a musical. But anywho, that was just a random side note. But it's just more on top of the things where it's like, when we said we wanted more like B-list characters to like you know, like, oh, we're sick of the Avengers, we're sick of like, you know what I mean, Justice League, the Superman, Batman, like we want more like B-list characters, like, you know, like Blue Beetle or something like that. Like we were saying that we weren't talking about Madam Web, we weren't talking about Morbius, we weren't talking about these niggas, like, you know what I mean? So it just feels like I said, they're just muddying the water of all the good films that they could have just put that money and put it into something else, like, you know what I mean? Like they could have, honestly, they could have just Batgirled this whole thing. Just scrap the whole thing, save the bread, put it to something else. But no, you know, they're juicing off of the Marvels, you know what I mean? It's like girl power, let's get it. So they felt like that's really what it feels like. It's like they feel like, oh, right now is the time to drop a trailer like this, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't care. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't care. This will probably be the last time we ever speak about this. like, in all honesty, there's nothing grabbing me, nothing to really talk about. Yeah,
the trailer wasn't even exciting. Like they were just showing the girls talking the whole time.
Like the most exciting part, you're just like, who the fuck is that dollar store Spider-Man? Like that's literally like, that's the like main thing you're looking at. You're like, what's going on with that? Like, you know what I mean? But I don't care. That's my final thoughts on that. I do not give a fuck. That's
part of the action trailer, bro. You gotta show the action. There was no action being shown.
I mean, that's the thing. Not every superhero movie has to be an action movie, but I just feel like that trailer specifically was trash. Like, yo, I've seen him before. He was with my mother when she died, looking at spiders in the forest. It was like, oh, stop. Stop. Stop, please. Like, well, yeah. Yeah, please, no more of this. I know they're gonna keep on doing it, but this is a early 2000s Catwoman type movie. Like, that's what it really felt like to me, personally. That's what it felt like to me. It gave me Catwoman, Elektra vibes. That's what it gave me.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. Hopefully, not hopefully it's good. I hope it sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
He said, I hope it sucks.
Nah, cause they need to know, like, it's the same way like Marvel's taking a lot of L's right now. Like, Marvel needs to know, like, not everything you're dropping is gonna be hot. Like, you need to really, like, sit down and really think about the shit you're putting out. Like, not everybody's gonna just like everything you put out. Like, you know what I mean? And I think Sony felt like that, of course, because Morbius is done, dead in the water. Like, Venom, Let There Be Carnage 2, dead in the water. It's like, so Sony is literally just throwing any shit. It's literally picking up shit and throwing it on the wall to see if it sticks. Like, that's what Sony is doing. And it's because Sony has so much money, they don't give a fuck. They do whatever they want. Like, Uncharted movie, let's get it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever they have that much money, they can really do whatever they want. They own Spider-Man, bro. Like, they own him. Like, Marvel doesn't own Spider-Man. Like, they own him. So it's like, of course they're gonna make fucking random movies about all the villains. Like, of course. Like, they can't make a Spider-Man movie. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's all I really have to say about that. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Alright.
Glamour of wearing diamonds.
Diamonds bring
Status.
elegance and prestige. Their brilliance makes